Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving deep into a makeup trick that feels super modern but actually has a fascinating history. We're talking about using concealer to get those perfectly clean, crisp lip lines. It's a game changer, and I'm going to show you not just how to do it, but why it works so well. So let's rewind the clock a bit. Think about the iconic looks of the past century. In the 1920s, you had the Cupid's bow lip, a very small, heart-shaped mouth that was deliberately drawn on to look delicate and doll-like. Women would actually block out the natural edges of their lips with powder or foundation to create this smaller shape on top. Fast forward to the 40s and 50s, with Hollywood glamour taking over. Stars like Marilyn Monroe were famous for their full, perfectly defined lips. Makeup artists of that era were masters of illusion. They would overline the lips slightly with a pencil and then use a lighter foundation or concealer around the border to make the color pop and create a flawless, almost sculpted look. This wasn't just about being neat. It was about shaping the entire face. A well-defined lip could balance a strong jawline or draw attention away from other features. Then came the 90s with its iconic brown lip liner and glossy center. That sharp line was everything. We used liner to define the shape, and what did we use to fix any mistakes or make that line even sharper? You guessed it, a bit of concealer on a tiny brush. It was the secret weapon for achieving that super defined, almost graphic lip look that was so popular. The technique has always been there, adapting to the trends of the time. So, why is this technique so effective? It's all about creating contrast and dimension. When you apply your lipstick, especially a bold color, it can sometimes bleed or look a little fuzzy around the edges. By taking a tiny amount of concealer on a flat, angled brush, you can gently trace around the outside of your lip line. This instantly erases any smudges, creating a razor-sharp edge that makes your lips look incredibly polished and intentional. It's like creating a frame for a beautiful painting. The frame makes the artwork stand out even more. But it's more than just cleanup. You can actually use concealer to subtly reshape your lips to better suit your face. For example, if you feel your lips are a bit asymmetrical, you can use concealer to even them out. After applying your lip color, look straight into the mirror. If one side is slightly lower or less full, you can use the concealer to lift that edge by carving it out just a tiny bit higher. Conversely, if you've overlined and gone a little too far, concealer is your best friend for bringing it back in without having to start over. It's about working with your natural features to create balance and harmony. If you have a rounder face, a sharply defined lip can add a bit of angularity. If you have a more angular face, you can use concealer to slightly soften the corners of your mouth. Let me show you how it's done. I've already applied my lipstick, and as you can see, the edge is okay, but it could be better. I am taking my favorite liquid concealer Ube. Want something that matches your skin tone perfectly. On the back of my hand now, I'm using a very small, flat synthetic brush. I'll load just a little bit of product onto the tip. Starting from the outer corner, I'm gently stamping and dragging the brush right along the edge of my lip line. See how that instantly sharpens the line? It's magic. I'll do the same on the top, carefully carving out my cupid's bow. This little detail makes a huge difference. Once you've cleaned up the edges, make sure to gently blend the concealer outwards into your skin so there are no harsh lines. You can use your finger or a small sponge for this. And there you have it, a perfect, professional-looking lip that looks like it was done by a makeup artist. This trick has stood the test of time for a reason. From the silent film era to the 90s revival we're seeing today, using concealer to define the lips is a fundamental technique for creating a polished and customized makeup look. It empowers you to not just apply makeup, but to sculpt and shape your features. So next time you're putting on your favorite lipstick, don't forget this final, crucial step. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this helpful and feel inspired to try it out. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on more tips and tricks. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or what you'd like to see next. See you in the next video. Bye.